Today on Mark's Moments, I'm hanging with my friend Jenna, who has CP.
Jenna, were you born with cerebral palsy?
Yes, I was.
So how does it actually happen?
Well, it's due to lack of oxygen to the brain at birth, which means that the cords that lead to my legs, the nerves can't get through because the ends are pinched. So the nerves can't get from my brain to my legs to tell my legs what to do.
Does it only affect your lower half?
In me, it does. It can affect your upper body or your lower body, but I got lucky and it's just my legs.
Does it hurt?
No, it doesn't.
And you have feeling in your legs, right?
Yes. I think sometimes if I was, say in a mall just walking with my crutches, people assume that maybe I have a mental disability as well, which I don't. But when you talk to them, you say hello, or you smile at them, then that kind of quickly changes their mind.
Mark's Challenge of the Day!
Mark, if you want to hang out with me today, you have to learn how to play wheelchair basketball.
Okay, I'm ready to play, but before we start, is it all right that I'm in a wheelchair even though I don't use one on a daily basis?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's all for the experience.
Because you don't use a wheelchair on a daily basis, do you find this game difficult?
It is a little bit, but I've gotten pretty used to it.
Okay, so what skills do I need to learn?
All right, well, first we'll start with moving forward. Okay, so you want to place your hands at equal positions on the wheel.
All right.
And push forward.
Ah,
okay. And if you want to go backwards, you're going to move your hands a little bit further forward and pull back.
Nice.
And then turning.
Yep.
If you want to go right, you're going to use your left hand and push.
Okay.
And if you want to go left, you're going to push with your right hand.
Oh, I see. That's pretty cool. I can keep doing this, get really dizzy. And I can go the other way.
I've been playing wheelchair basketball for about 5 years now. The best thing for me about wheelchair basketball is the fact that I get to come here twice a week and hang out with my friends and do something as a team.
How do I move again? Okay, it's 2, right?
Yeah. Everyone who plays wheelchair basketball is not disabled. You can have able-bodied or disabled athletes playing.
Oh! So Jenna, what's the hardest thing you have to deal with on a daily basis?
The hardest thing for me is probably actually in the wintertime. The crutches kind of slip on the ice, so it's hard to get around sometimes.
And you can move without your crutches, right?
Yes.
So how do you decide when you're going to do, walk with the crutches and when you're not?
Well, outside I walk with the crutches just because of the rough terrain. And then when I'm inside my house and I'm familiar with the layout and stuff, in other houses as well, I just kind of have a wall to grab hold of, so I don't really need the crutches.
It's chore time! Grooming horses is not the first thing I think of when doing chores, but when you live on a hobby farm like Jenna, taking care of animals is pretty important. 1 horse down, 4 to go.
CP hasn't really stopped me from doing anything. When we come up against a challenge, a hurdle, we figure out a way to make it work, and then I kind of decide from there whether it's something that I would like to do again.
We're going 4-wheeling. Jenna, what do I need to know?
Okay, so know where the gas is, know where the brake is, and follow me.
Let's do this.
All right.
Whoa! This is crazy!
Getting around the family farm on crutches isn't easy because of rough terrain and great distances. The 4-wheelers allow Jenna fast access to all the places she wants to go, and they're lots of fun.
Now, do you consider cerebral palsy a disability?
I definitely do consider cerebral palsy a disability, but at the same time, I've adapted and I've moved on.
Hanging out with Jenna was totally awesome. We played wheelchair basketball, groomed some horses, went on an ATV ride, and I even got a last-minute singing lesson.
How did it sound?
Nice, that was awesome. Good work.
We're a good team, we're like a duet.